Hi. Take 135,210. I don't know. Okay. So, I've attempted to film this video, or a version of this video, for a week now. And every time I either get sidetracked, distracted, or the footage turns out terrible, or I hate it, or there's always something. And I'm still not like completely in this frame. And that's okay, I guess. I'm kind of in it though. Kind of, maybe. I wonder. Yeah, I guess that's better. At least a little better. So in this video, I'm going to put together some school supply bags that I'm going to be donating to the local community center. I figured this was a good video to film, and I can also talk at the same time. So let me show you what I have. I have notebooks, one subject notebooks. I have composition books. I have pencils. And this is just stuff I've been gathering, or that I gathered. Glue sticks. Crayons. Highlighters. I have pens. Pens. What? Oh, erasers. I didn't show you the erasers. I have more erasers, pens, erasers, crayons. I have pencil pouches in multiple colors. And I have these portfolio folders in multiple colors. Where do I put these? I guess we'll put those there for now. And rulers. I don't believe that. No. Okay, that stuff is not school supplies. Okay, and then I have these bags. These drawstring bags. So I figure I will just put some school supplies in each one and just take them, and then they can hand them out to the kids when they come in to the community center, or vice versa. I'm not sure. So school this year, as in a lot of places, is gone hybrid locally. So they will go to school partially, and then they will go to, at least I know for the high school. I'm not sure how the elementary schools are working, but I'm assuming the same concept. Pencils. And a ruler. In the bag. I think that's it, right? Not everything? Yeah. Oh, the pencil pouch. So then they are good to go. And I will probably just put them in, like, I have a ton of, like, the carry grocery bags to, actually I have one right here. I'll just use this one. Try to keep them somewhat organized so that they don't get tangled. Hybrid, so they'll do online and go to school a couple of days. Lacey, of course, I think we've already mentioned, is going to be doing online school. She won't be in the district. She's doing an online program called Asalis, which we think will be a better option for her. So yeah, so not really a whole lot going on here, guys, except we're trying to kind of okay, so I probably just cut out like a whole chunk of this video because I start rambling and I don't know how to not ramble. So we're putting these bags together. Tomorrow I need to drop them off to the community center. It's my day off. Well, kind of my day off. I have to go in the morning for about an hour to do some computer stuff, but we're not listening. Crayons, and I did the pencil pouch. I think that's it. Okay, so bag number 2. So one of the things I'm working towards that I could talk about is I need to lose weight. I can sit here and dilly-dally around it and come up with a bunch of things, but long and short of it is I'm working towards trying to lose weight, and my goal is 50 pounds. I'm not shy. I don't care that I share that. I really don't. If you've known me for any long period of time, you know that I went through a period where, I'm going to say, when was it? 2008? No. That doesn't seem right. 2010. 8 or 9 years ago, I guess. I weighed almost 300 pounds. Insert photo here. And that was a point in my life when I was absolutely miserable. And I don't mean miserable in like my whole life. I mean miserable as far as my health. I was tired all the time. My anxiety was bad. My depression was bad. You know, the only good things I really had going on were Lacey and Greg at the time. You know, I was miserable. I was absolutely miserable. And I weighed a lot. And I had gone to a 4th of July picnic, and some things happened there. And I went through some things there that made me make the decision that I didn't ever want to feel like that again. So I made changes. I did Weight Watchers and I lost 85 pounds. And I ended up going to this insert picture here. Now, obviously, over the last 9 years, more specifically, I mean, I've kind of gone back and forth over the years because I've always fluctuated with my weight. And then I think I started putting on weight again when we moved here, when Greg got diagnosed with cancer. It just all kind of, I didn't really care anymore. So I didn't think about it. I mean, I would go on and off from eating healthy. I mean, I like food. I like all kinds of food. Like it's funny because they post these things on Facebook that, rate yourself 1 point for every food that you wouldn't eat type of thing. And most of the time, there's only 1 or 2 foods on this list that I won't eat. Like, I like all kinds of foods. So it's not really that hard for me to eat healthy because I like healthy food. I also like non-healthy food. I like carbs. I like sugar. I'm having a hard time multitasking at the moment, apparently. So, I knew I was missing something. So, I've gained some of that weight back. Not all of it. I'm not close to 300 pounds again. But I do want to lose 50 pounds. I've started feeling like crap again. Only 3 bags fit in this thing, so that's not gonna work. I started feeling tired and just my joints aching, and I can go and say that it's the heat and it's my job and I'm tired and this and that, but it all boils down to I need to lose some weight. I need to get healthy again. I need to start eating better all the time, or at least 80% of the time instead of 50% of the time. And I need to make those steps. So I decided a couple days ago that it was time to go full bore and do it again. The only thing I haven't really incorporated wholeheartedly into it yet is extra exercise. I say extra exercise because, guys, I get 12,000 steps a day and I'm bending, lifting boxes and putting freight away, and I'm doing that on a daily basis. So it's not like I'm not getting any exercise. But when your body is used to getting that kind of exercise every day, you got to add other stuff to kind of jumpstart that. So I'm aware of that. So I got the bikes out today in hopes of being able to get out and ride again. I miss riding. I've only been out once or twice since Greg passed away. It was the thing that we always did together. So it's kind of hard to get back in that. But I enjoyed it. You'd be pissed off at me if you knew I wasn't riding. So I'm going to start trying to do that and build myself back up to being able to do the 20-mile loop around Rehoboth again. Crayons and roller. So that's one of my biggest focuses right now is that. The other big focus is in going back to a minimalist lifestyle. Before we moved here, we lived in a fifth wheel camper. We downsized everything we had, except for a few totes and stuff that we had stored at family, and we lived in a camper, and we loved it. Every second of it. Lacey did, I did, Greg did. We loved every second of that lifestyle. And to be honest, that's my dream. To not necessarily be full-time camping, but to travel and to see things. So in order to do that, you gotta kind of I don't know. Like, I want to go on a road trip, guys. Bottom line, I want to go on a road trip. I want to go across the country. I want to see some stuff. I want to do some things. I want to go other places than the East Coast. I know this makes my family and some of my friends cringe at the idea, and I'm sorry for that, but and I'm not saying I want to go the whole way across the country permanently. I don't know what I want as far as a permanent thing, but I do know that I want to see some things. And in order to do that, I need to work towards that. Like, it's not going to happen just by me snapping my fingers, as nice as that would be. But if I want that to happen, then I need to work towards it. Whether it's a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, I'm aiming for a year, FYI. For one major reason, that this place may not give me a year before it falls down around me. And I refuse to put thousands and thousands of dollars into this place. I just refuse. It's not worth it. So if I'm going to live here and live in a house, I'm going to get a different house. But that's not really what I want. You know, what I really want is I want an RV or a van, and I want to live in it, and I want to travel, and I want to see things. As crazy as that might sound to some people and some of you, that's what I want to do. I'm not super stoked on doing it by myself. And I wouldn't be by myself initially. I'd have Lacey, but I don't know, guys. There's just so much to see. You know, I want to go see it. So, but to do that, I can't go in the current state that I'm in. That would be most ridiculous. I would be dead before I got 20 miles out of this state, because I wouldn't be able to handle the drive health-wise. My health I'd be asleep. Oh, just the sound of the word makes me yawn. Let alone a camping or RVing lifestyle. That's work, guys, and you got to be able to do that. And one of the other things that I really, really, really miss doing that's hiking. I miss hiking trails. We used to do it all the time. I have a book of all the all the trails in Pennsylvania that we hiked. You know, I miss that, and I want to go do that again. And I want to do that in places across the country and see things in the desert and in Yosemite and in Utah and other places. You know, obviously COVID right now isn't allowing anybody to do anything. Stupid COVID. But I wonder if I put I don't know. But you know, I could sit here and keep making excuses for why I'm not doing anything, or I can start doing things. You know, if something changes between now and then something changes between now and then. That's the way life works. You know, when we were full-time RVing, that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to be full-time RVers. We wanted to travel across the country. We were going to homeschool Lacey, see things, and travel across the country. It's what we were going to do. It's what we were working towards. And then life threw us a curveball. You know, he lost his job. We decided that we wanted to move here to the beach. Opportunity was thrown our way. We took it. We ran with it. And for the years that we were here, we loved it. You know, he would always say, we win, you know, to be able to go to the beach and sit on the beach every day, and, you know, it was great. You know, then towards the end, you know, we were ready to go again. We were ready to either have a better place and a better stable life here in a better house, or do something else. You know, and then cancer threw us a curveball. So I'm not naive enough to believe that something else might come up. Who knows? You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what people are going to be thrown in your path. You don't know how it's going to work out. You just don't. But in the meantime and in between time, I'm going to work towards making a better me, and therefore I can be a better me for other people. Sounds like a plan anyway. So yeah, you know, So the vlogs might end up turning towards more of a health related, diet related, exercise related type of vlog. And that is because I also am not naive enough to believe that I can do this without some kind of support, some kind of accountability. Because I can't. When I lost 85 pounds before, I was on Weight Watchers, and I went to the meetings every week, and I weighed in front of people every week, and that was an accountability for me, which helped me a whole lot. And during all that was when I joined Curves and met Wawa, FYI. So, great things came out of all that. Pens, crayons. Did I put pencils in there? I really can't multitask today, guys. So, oh, so sorry. Pulled on the cord. My phone was dying, so I had to charge it. So yeah, I need some kind of accountability in my life because I can't do it on my own. I have some girls at work that I've been talking to. We've been kind of chit-chatting back and forth about things, which has helped. Thank you to them. And I'm going to use this. Might as well use it for something, right? I mean, I got kind of bored with the regular vlogs. Plus, it's who wants to see me. Ooh, I went to work today. Ooh, I went grocery shopping today. Ooh, I came home today. Ooh, I did nothing today. Ooh, I went to the pool today. That's all I've done all summer. I haven't done anything. It's COVID. You go to work, you come home, pretty much. So now I can at least, maybe show you some recipes I'm doing. Maybe show you my meal planning. Maybe show you that kind of stuff instead. So if you don't want to watch that, sorry. But I'm vlogging. I told them how I'm going to lose weight so that I can prepare so that we can go on a road trip. I don't know if I officially said we're going to actually go on the road trip, but that's what we're trying to do, huh?
Did you already tell them?
Not officially.
Just do it.
Well, I kind of did, but I kind of didn't.
Excuse me.
I don't know what I really said. I've just been rambling for the last 15 minutes.
I didn't even know you were in here.
I told them that we want to get an RV or a van and we want to go on a road trip. I didn't exactly say, I said across the country. I never exactly said where. But I think it's kind of obvious that if we're going across the country, where we're going.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
So,
comfy?
I don't know how many more bags I have. Hopefully I put everything in these bags. I don't think I had exact amount of stuff for everything because I don't think I did. But
There's a spider in the bathroom. Hold on. Until that is gone, I will leave.
to kill it. It's just a spider.
Who do I look like killing?
What's it gonna
bugs
do?
to you? Don't put your
You're like 20,000 times its size.
It's gonna like
Yeah, it's going to eat you because you let it go and it's going to grow now and breed and make more spiders.
stop. It looks like daddy long.
Oh, they don't eat much.
Chaz, how many bags do you have?
I don't know. I've been talking.
Are you hungry?
No. I could use a water though.
Should we eat?
I had a snack when I got home. Okay, so Wawa called. So I was talking to Wawa. So I basically mending that video. But all my bags are together. They all have the school supplies. I have 10 bags total. So I'm going to drop all those off at the community center tomorrow. Plus I have a bag full of groceries, of food, and I have a couple of boxes I need to grab at work tomorrow morning to drop off as well for donations. So that'll be a fun, feel-good trip. I'm off tomorrow technically, but I have to go in and do some paperwork. So I think I'm going to get up and do it super early so that I can go see the sunrise at like 6:20. So if I go in by 5, I should be able to make sunrise. But yeah, so that's the gist of it, guys. I don't know what all I talked about because I rambled all that whole time. But, you know, changes and just working on ourselves and doing what we need to do. And in the meantime, trying to stay safe and trying to stay sane in COVID. So, yeah. That's what I got. Alright, I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.